Hey parents, it's Robbin McManne here. I'm a parenting expert. I am the host of Parenting Our Future, my podcast, and author of the book, The Yelling Cure. And I am here to give you some quick tips in order for you to change small things in your parenting so that you can see some big changes. Now, what I want you to know is that I run regular weekly challenges in my Facebook groups. I have two groups. One is moms and dads who want to yell less because I have the book called The Yelling Cure. And another group that is really about working moms who have strong-willed, difficult, and challenging kiddos. That's my jam. I have always been a working mom, and I have a really difficult, challenging, difficult to parent child. So I want to invite you to join those groups because every week we do a challenge, and I'm starting to now do videos that are related to those challenges. So you can also join us, or you can just take them in here. My ask is that you like this video, you comment below, and you also subscribe to my channel. If you could do those things, I would be so grateful. And it just means that you'll keep getting more and more tips and tricks and tools that you can use in your own parenting. And the way I see it is it's the small hinges that swing big doors that really can make a difference in your parenting. So this week, what I'm talking about for you to do this one thing, and that is to slow down. We are so busy as moms, as parents. There's so much on the go. And I remember when my kids were the youngest, I felt like we had almost like a transactional relationship, my husband and I, where it was like, well, I'll go here, you go there, you do this, I'll do that. I'll get groceries, you make lunches. You've got them for pickup, I've got them for drop off. You've got this, that, the other thing, right? We're always so busy. And those years end up being a blur. And I don't want that for you, because what happens is when they get older and they get into those teenage years, they move away from us. They don't need us as much. And then we start to miss those years and feel regret maybe about those years. Maybe we weren't as tuned in as we wanted to be. And I don't want you to feel that either. So I want you to slow down. And there's a couple of things that I want to say about that. First is parenting isn't an emergency. If you have watched any of my videos, I have said that before, and I have said it for years. If someone's hurt, if somebody needs attention right away, yes, of course, that's an emergency. But in general, parenting isn't. But we often respond quickly without even thinking. And so my invitation to you is to slow down so that you can be more intentional about what you say and do, so that you can be more present with your children, because they know when you're not present, and that's when they act up. And just be more in the moment with your family, with your children, but also with yourself and with life in general. And then I want you to take in some of the things that you are missing. What are you missing? Comment below. And I said to comment earlier, what kind of things have you taken for granted, dismissed as unimportant, dismissed as irrelevant, as mundane, as neutral even? There are so many things that we can take in. And the reason why we want to do this is really because our brains are working against us. Our brains have a negativity bias. So the negative things in life, they're the ones that carry the most weight, which means that in order to level the playing field, we actually have to take in more good things, more positive things, more joyful things, just to even the playing field. I want you to notice throughout your day what you notice. Do you notice that you can have a bunch of great things happen, a bunch of really positive things happen to you, and then it's the one thing, the one comment, the one experience, and now your whole day is thrown off? Somebody looked at you the wrong way, or you decide that that look means something, or they've said something like, oh, I don't know if that fits you as well as it could, or it used to. Oh, can you imagine? Oh, like straight to the heart. But what happens is, because it's those things that carry a heavier weight, all of the good things that happened have disappeared, have evaporated. So we want to take in those good things. So what I want you to do when you're slowing down, I want you to see what you can appreciate. The reason we do this is because it brings you more joy and it helps you to focus on things that are also true. Yes, there are things that are hard. We go through hard times all the time. But to say that that's the only thing that exists is negating that there are other beautiful things that do exist at the same time. So, can you take in the beauty of the trees that are outside, whether their leaves are changing color in the fall, whether they're just starting to bloom? What about the sky? What does the sky look like? I love to take in what the sky looks like because it's always different. And what about your kids? What about seeing the sparkle in their eyes? Seeing the way that they say the word mom or dad, the way they say, I love you, the way they talk to you and tell you about their day. Maybe you want to take in the fact that they have the same hands as you, or the same toes or nose, or anything like that. What can you appreciate about them that they haven't had to earn? What can you appreciate about them that makes you just feel so grateful and happy? And that's the thing. When you take in these things that are also true, you feel more joy, and that leads to more gratitude. And what you focus on grows. So let's grow the good stuff. It doesn't mean that we don't acknowledge and we don't address the hard stuff. It doesn't mean that at all. It's not looking at the world through rose-colored glasses. No, it's just saying that I recognize that there's some tough things and there's also some good things too. And I can bring more of those in because those bring me more joy. And joy is really our default state. It really is. We are meant to be joyful. And joy has a way of having a ripple effect through the rest of your life. Did you know that when we are in this state, we are contagious? And that ripple effect means that you can actually impact 3 people removed. So that would be, if I was feeling joyful, it would be my husband's colleague's best friend. Isn't that cool? Isn't that great to know that we can be contagious in a great way, in a really powerful, enthusiastic, and positive way? That's the kind of influence I want to have. And it feels so good. In fact, my friend Andrea Ferguson and I talked about being ambassadors for joy and even putting together a plan for joy. So let's do that. Let's slow down so that we can be more present, so that we can notice what we're missing, take in all those little things that feel good, that make you happy, things with your kids, things with the day and where you live, things with your pets. They give you nothing but great things to appreciate. And watch how that adjusts your mood. Watch how that makes you feel more joyful. And the other thing is what you do, your kids will also do. You teach them to do it. And just think of the influence you have over your kids. If you say to your child, like, I just want to let you know how happy I am that I get to be your mom. I just want you to know how cool it is that you and I have the same toes. How cute is that? I just want to let you know that you make my heart happy. And when I'm around you, I feel happier. Can you imagine what that would be like if you were brought up that way, where your parents said that to you every day? I want you to do that for your kids too. It makes them feel loved and lovable and worthy. And again, what you give is what you get. And it just means that we can all feel a little better. So I hope you will do that. Comment below about what you are noticing, what you're taking in. I'd love to hear it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week for another tip that you could add into your parenting to just help you get more cooperation, to feel more confident, and to build a connected relationship with your kids that lasts a lifetime, even if they're difficult, even if they're strong-willed, even if they have high needs. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Robbin McManne. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day.